there is rhino. Oh, water bucks. Yeah. Let's take a look at the water bucks just before we go to the rhino. They all look pregnant, especially the female on the right hand side here, staring at us. It looks heavily pregnant. And the other three. And the waterbucks usually have offspring just between February and March. Very fluffy antelopes. You can see the rhino bull in the foreground. Okay, let's try and get closer to the rhino. It's coming to take a closer look at us as well. Rhinos are also very inquisitive animals, so I spoke to him. True. Just look at the size of his horn. the sharpness of it. So he was there since this morning, this guy, so he hasn't gone anywhere. Rhinos are also active in the late afternoon when the temperature is nice and cool. And they will also feed during the night, and they also sleep during the night. And again, they eat in the early mornings as before it gets too hot, and then during the day, and they also find some nice shady spot and rest for the day. Mr. Sunset has already gone beyond the mountains, the Frankenberg mountain ranges. Yeah?
Good evening, can I join you?
Yeah, you're welcome.
Thank you very much.
Single Madoda and Combi.
Okay, let's see where under lunch went and then drove on Eastern Bank, then something came Sunday, and something further
Yeah, okay, copy. Thanks, Henry. We don't get to see the black rhinos in this part of the Side Bay Sands. I know a couple of years ago there was a confirmed sighting of a black rhino in this part of the South Bay Sand, and since then the black rhino hasn't been seen in enough in part of the South Bay Sands. So there are quite a few black rhinos in the central part of the Kruger National Park, just between Oliphant Camp and Satara. In my old reserve in the Kruger, we used to see the black rhino occasionally. And there was also one sighting of black rhino in the Manyeti Reserve about 4 years ago. So the black rhinos are still very extinct. Yeah. Hi, Mitch. Mitch wants to know, how do you tell the difference between a white and a brown rhino? We don't have brown rhino. We have a black and white rhino. But sometimes the rhinos can be brown or red, depending on the terrain they are. And the difference, or the major difference between the two species of rhinos, is the size, and obviously the shape of the mouth. So the white rhino is twice the size to a black rhino. So white rhino bull weighs about 2.5 tons, whereas a black rhino about 1.4 tons on average. and because a white rhino is a grazer, so they have a wide, flat mouth, whereas the black rhinos, being a browser, has got the pointed lips. And obviously the two species prefer the different terrains. So the white rhino being a grazer, and you'd often find him in the open grasslands, whereas the black rhinos are mostly found in in the dense vegetation areas. Okay. Yebo. Hi, good afternoon to you, Tom. And Tom is asking if rhinos will use the horns to dig at some roots or grass roots, or will they just eat the grass? I've never seen that, Tom. I don't think they do dig up roots. So they just eat grass above the ground.
I'm out of recording. I'll let Patrick unlock. Thanks, Patrick.
What I've seen is that the rhino bulls will go to termite mounds and sometimes trees to sharpen the horns, but not digging up some roots. He's scaling his tail up. If the rhino is unhappy, then he will curl his tail up and run away or charge, depending on the situation. Cool. Let's move along. I'm leaving Nkombi to himself, no chance. Oh, it's coming this way. He wants to make a roadblock in the middle of nowhere. The towel is uncoiled. He's happy now. Rocking the road. It's going to be a convoy of Land Rovers shortly. There he goes. It's off the road now. Now we have a right of way. Okay, we are on Gowrie Main Road, heading west. Bye, Ryder. Catch up with you tomorrow at 5:30 Central African Time for the morning drive. We have a less than half an hour remaining. We're going to stretch around Zewi's Road, Edelman's Cut Line, and possibly the Vegas Road if we can have a chance. Time will tell. Good afternoon.
How's it going, guys?
You're good for yourself?
Alright, man.
You got anything interesting?
Rhinos.
Rhino.
Andrew had those in here, but did you see that video?
Yeah, we did. Yeah.
Yeah, we didn't get a chance to see that. Did you see that big Kilimanjaro yesterday?
Yes, yeah, we did.
I called it in from our camp and they came back this way.
Oh yeah, they were. Yeah, lots of them. Yeah.
Shit, I've never seen that.
Yeah, very big head. Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen them around here before?
Yes, yeah. We see them very often, in our concession, yeah.
Okay,
Cool, man.
Alright.
So another rhino just up the road, yeah.
What's your name?
Patrick, yeah.
Patrick.
Cool.
I'll call you and see if you can get.
Okay, fantastic.
Cheers, mate.
Okay.
What's your range like now?
Just Western Guard, 1,000 hectares, yeah. Via Taylor. Via Taylor land, yeah. Cheers, folks. Bye. Impala. colors and lioness. Tan color. Alright, Richard Stokin. Just gonna go through the dip first and I'll address your question about the black rhino. I was asking a question about the black rhino being the half of the size to a white rhino, and are they vulnerable to lions? Asking about the hyena, some of us, one across the road.
How's it?
Hello, folks. Good. Good.
Not too bad.
And have you guys seen the makrel on your side? The Madash? Loot? Okay. But apparently they went into Western Ghana 2 days ago. And about 2 days ago. About,
Western Ghana?
no, cheetah, sorry, yeah. Oh, is it? Oh, is it? Okay. Okay, thanks, but. Ciao. I was asking them about the wild dogs. It was 2 days ago, and they went into cheetah, and that guy said, I mean, they went back north the same day. Guests having drinks at Twin Dams, so we're gonna avoid it. I won't disturb them. I know they will invite us for a drink. It's not the right time. Okay, Richard Staken. What?
You're going to check.
Okay.
Just do, whenever you do it, just stop for a second.
Okay. Not yet, though. Okay.
Okay, it's good again.
Good, okay, cool, thanks. Where was I? Oh, black rhinos being a target to lions, being half its size to a white rhino. I've never heard of a part of lions having been or killed a rhino, a black rhino. So both black and white rhinos don't have natural enemies except humans. I mean, and obviously the babies can be vulnerable to lions if the mothers leave them unattended. But other than that, no. Too big for a lion. Lions have a very, very thick skin, and the lions can't really bite through it. That's why they operate during the night, because they have no natural enemies, nothing to really worry about. and they are very, very, very protective to the offsprings. They will never leave the babies unattended. Even in the large open areas, the mothers will always be close to the offsprings. So they aren't targeted to the lance reach. But interestingly, on the same subject, in the South Sand many years ago, there was a baby rhino that was caught in the fire, and it died in the incident. And obviously, the mother managed to escape from the fire, and the baby was still too small to get out of that big fire. And anyway, the mother returned after the fire was gone and found the baby dead. And she stayed. It was very, very sad actually. When she stayed with the baby for almost 2 days, she didn't want to leave the baby, and there was a part of lions around wanting to feed on the carcass. Time for the spotlight now, so we'll do a little bit of a night drive. Alrighty. Do you copy and walk him in? Off. Off. Yeah. It's off, Mark. Stars gonna be beautiful tonight. Huh? I nearly missed Zoe's Road. Now catch tracks here just to zebras. And zebbies. I've got interference on my screen. And a bit of interference on my screen. Okay, am I just going to quickly check something on this computer? Because I completely lost the picture.
Yeah, I don't have any picture of me. Okay, I don't have any picture on my monitor at the moment. I think I can't record, even though it's
You're welcome, Lisa. Wildcat. Just to say that she's thanking us for spending time with the gorilla this afternoon, but we wanted to stay with her a little bit longer, but unfortunately we went into the very, very dense thickets on the eastern side of Mulawatia, just between Spaghetti Crossing and Mamba Pen. So she will probably be around Gari Dam, between Gari Dam, Persik Dam by tomorrow, or by tonight. You never know. Eyes the dip in the bush. Deka. Putting her head down in the bottom of there. Can be bypassing them, and we don't shine the bright spotlights on the Donald animals after dark. The spot that blinds their eyes temporarily. We have less than 10 minutes remaining. Still no sign of Bengala yet. Ngonyama Dao, the lion, the king of the beast. So tomorrow is another day in the paradise. And this morning on my way in, it was still quite dark, and then I had a brief visual of a white-tailed mongoose and a centipede. I haven't seen the white-tailed mongoose in a while. There was a one white-tailed mongoose that we we used to see around quarantine a long time ago, probably last year. I'm wondering if it's not the same guy that is now living around Sandy Beach, sometimes the Impala Plains, and also the big urban area between Impala Plains and Sandy Beach. Probably the same one. Yeah, VTL access road. Bush baby, deep in the bushes. One of the smallest primates that we get in this area. They've also been pretty scarcely the bush babies. Stop here and say goodbye. Lovely, thanks sir. Okay folks, thanks very much for joining us this afternoon. It's been a great drive, especially spending just about an hour and a half with Kirila, and it was very nice. And thanks very much for all your questions. And now we had a trouble with the internet that Mark couldn't get into questions, but eventually he managed to get into the questions. And Hey man, thanks very much for coming along and for coming direct this afternoon. And Mark Baker for control for directing. And my name is Patrick, and have been watching Safari TV. And bye for now. We'll see you in the morning, South African. At 5:30 South African time. Bye for now.